but that's my little secret. I know, it's out there now in the wild. Okay, we're gonna end the show. No, we actually have one more. Oh, we get to talk about my cleanser too, but before we get to the cleanser, let's talk about our collagen peptide. So it has 25% vitamin C. There's actually 3 different types of vitamin C's that will address a multitude of things. So if you have dull, tired looking skin, it will help brighten it. Fine lines and wrinkles, it will help diminish it and give you this beautiful radiance to your skin, and also goes in and addresses, this is one thing that we haven't been able to address yet, but now here it is, skin texture. So if you look at your skin texture, a little bit uneven, it looks a little bit rough, this will go in and address your skin texture. It's full size at 1.69 fluid ounce. Auto ship is available, so you'll be able to lock in those savings. So $36.95, not over $40, $36.95. You'll get it delivered to your doorstep every 60 days. It's been a while since we've seen this on air, but now it is back. And of course, locking in those savings on auto ship is the way that many people are picking this up. All right, Liz, I can't remember the last time we got to share this.
Christmas.
Was it
Actually,
really?
I want to
last
say,
year?
Yeah, it was November 10th. It was on my birthday. Was the last time we.
Wow.
Yes, I know. So it's been a while. It's been sold out, but here's what's exciting. If you are someone that ever went to a dermatologist and said, what ingredient should I be using? They're going to say vitamin C and retinol. Well, now you are going to get the most powerful way to get vitamin C ever. Like, I know that's a bold statement to make, but it's the strongest vitamin C that you can use. But we did something very different, very advanced. So there's a product on the market. You may have heard of it. I won't say names, but it's $182 and it has 15% ascorbic acid. Some of you may know that brand, and it's very old formula. Basically, when you've gone through half of that bottle, it stops working. And it turns brown, for those of you that ever tried it. This is 25%, and yes, you got your ascorbic acid in here, but here's what's so exciting. You're getting 2 new vitamin C's. You're getting vitamin C phosphate, you're getting THD that hit every layer of the skin. Most vitamin C addresses the surface, the dark spots, the texture, as Nicole was saying, the discoloration. But because we've done something that no one else has done by hitting every layer of the skin, and the last one, and remember it's 25%, the last one actually, and that's why Patsy's aging backwards, the last one actually re-energizes the other 2 throughout the day. So it's a beautiful, creamy serum. You put it on clean skin, and yes, if you do have the retinol or if you do have the Lift Tox, you can put that right on top. But let me just tell you, it is so powerful. Now again, vitamin C, why do we need it? Stimulates collagen. That's why every dermatologist will say, you gotta use vitamin C. It helps to preserve your collagen, stimulate collagen, but this does something different. This not only does all of that, but it continues to work throughout the day. Most vitamin C is short-lived because it addresses the surface using ascorbic acid. You cannot use a vitamin C that just has ascorbic acid unless you just want to help with like a little bit of brightening. Perfect. This 25% changes your skin so dramatically, not just on what you see, the surface with brightening, but when we got our clinicals back, and when you do clinicals, you just give it to them. They just come back. You don't instruct them.
Right.
It's just doctors and scientists using instruments to measure the changes in the skin. You ready? Within 30 minutes, it came back. Firmer skin overall, smoother skin, less discoloration, and guess what? It's stimulating collagen while you are wearing it. So use it every single day, but look at Patsy's skin. Look at the firmness. Is that incredible?
In 30 minutes.
There is not, I can actually say this proudly, there's not another vitamin C on the market that's stronger than this one. There just isn't. Because we're not using just ascorbic acid. As I was mentioning, there's a brand that's $182 that turns brown, and it has 15% ascorbic acid and a little bit of ferulic. This has so much ferulic. It has 25% vitamin C, but by using 3 different kinds of vitamin C, you're hitting every layer, which is boosting your collagen, and that's why we got back the firmness, elasticity, within like the bounce back to your skin. From a vitamin C, you just don't see those kind of results. So if you are someone that is over 50, that needs more than just brightening, and it has a little bit more than just discoloration, you need something that is going to help boost your collagen and really firm up the skin. This is for you. It is the greatest vitamin C. And it's creamy, it never oxidizes, it stays true to the formula to the very last drop, which is amazing. And you put your Lift Tox right on top.
That's what I was just about to say. I want to show you the serum that you're getting. And again, it goes on clean, dry skin. That's why you don't see any of the hosts putting it on top of our makeup, because that's not how you will utilize it when you get it home. You put it on clean, dry skin. There's the formulation, but I want to show you how it goes in. After you put this on with that vitamin C, that's going to help with that brightening, but then goes beyond that, right? Because typically it says get vitamin C if you want to help brighten up the skin, get that radiance and the glow. You're going to get that from this vitamin C. But now you go beyond that. You're addressing the skin elasticity, getting that skin looking firmer, and then you're going to go in and you're going to add your Lift Tox. I know we had this last hour, but just mentioning it, and I think we got to remind you again, but it's $44. You'll get a second one for $1, so $22.50, $22.50. So think about this. And when you get your second one for $1, because why not? It's $22.50 for each jar, and you add this, well, you are changing your skin. You're having your skin looking more lifted, tighter, firmer, addressing elasticity, brightness, radiance for under $100. Think about that. Where can you go out in the beauty market, in the beauty world, and get this serum, a serum like this, and then a cream that's changing your skin, addressing the elasticity, the firmness in your skin, the sagging of the skin, when you get both these pieces, right, for under $100. This is a great opportunity to dive in and see, what is Nakery Beauty all about? Well, it's clean beauty here at Network. And it comes from a woman like Liz Folse, who's been in the beauty industry, has worked for some of the most high-end beauty brands out there that charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And she said, well, let me take a step back. Let me create something, because I get, everyone's always asked, right, you've been in the beauty industry for so long. People are like, what about this, Liz? How do I use this? What do I use this? You take everyone's concern. You said, all right, we can do it better, right? We'll give you the ingredients that go to work, and we'll make it attainable with our pricing. That's what you get from Nakery Beauty here at HSN. This is, oh, it is. Ooh, lucky. I had to double check myself. This is on auto ship. So for those who love it, and for those who don't want to wait another 7 months for it to come back, grab it on auto ship. You'll get it every 60 days, and you'll get it at this sale price at $36.95. 082-835 is the item number. I like how easily it went into the skin too, right? Because like I said earlier, you can have all these high expensive ingredients, but if you don't have the delivery system to penetrate the skin, then it's just cash in the trash. But look at this. It goes into the skin, and as I rub it in, now it just leaves behind this beautiful glow.
Right, and what's exciting is your hand's getting firmer and firmer by you doing that.
Oh my goodness.
But it really goes after that loss of collagen. So it's going to preserve what you have, and then hit every layer of the skin. Most vitamin C just treats the surface. Look at this. Look at after one use.
Oh my.
That's how strong, not strong.
Look at her nose and mouth lines.
Right, not strong like it burns or anything like that, but strong in the sense it is so powerful, meaning that you have 3 types of vitamin C driven with a collagen peptide, but look at what it does. I know, when my fabulous chemist was working on this for 2 years, I said to her, you know what, is it ever going to come about? She's like, Liz, we have to wait for one more ingredient, and then you're going to thank me. And I'm like, I love this product. I use it every single morning. I put it right underneath my Lift Tox, and look at this. Look at that tissue paper around her mouth.
Wow.
Yes. Now, an ordinary 15% vitamin C would never do that. Because it's 25% and it's hitting every layer of the skin, that's what's exciting, because it's addressing that loss of structure, right? It starts caving in, and look at the discoloration even. Look at the tightness, look at the firmness.
And that's after one use.
Yes, I know. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Use it on clean skin at least once a day, but I would highly recommend twice a day. And again, you can put your Lift Tox on top, you can put your retinol on top, you can put anything else on top. It melts into the skin, and it's like all of a sudden you have like baby skin again.
Right.
And it just gets better and better.
It gets better over time. I love that you're seeing results, and you'll get that instant gratification. So you're like, oh, I know it's doing something. But then the more you use it, the better your skin gets. So it does truly change your skin when it comes to having your skin look firmer and tighter and lifted and addressing the skin's elasticity. On top of the brightening, right? That's what we're used to. We're used to vitamin C. Okay, we're gonna get that glow. We're gonna get that brightness and that radiance. We're going beyond that because it's 25% vitamin C. It's 3 different vitamin Cs that are going to work on your skin and changing it. 082-835 is the item number. Auto ship is available. So this is the first time seeing it this year in 2025, which is hard to believe. But auto ship is the way to go if you don't want to miss out and you always want to have it to your doorstep every 60 days and lock in the savings. All right, really quickly, we have the cleanser. I get to talk about it. So a while ago, maybe it was last year, on my Instagram, Nicole Hickle TV, I did a video. I went to a friend's 50th birthday. We were in Miami.